Hello everyone, hope I'm audible. So I came here at Throttle Shottle, which is located in Gurgaon. As you can see, there are a lot of super bikes around, hence the name Throttle Shottle. Had a quick snack and now I'm headed back my way home. Yeah, people here don't really care, and unless you have the engine power, I would not recommend you to do that. Such cases, Gurgaon is pretty ruthless when it comes to rash driving. So yeah, your safety is in your own hands, so something you should keep in mind while riding your bike in Gurgaon. So yeah, just to drop a gear and get the Houdini out of anywhere. So yeah, speed breakers don't matter because the wheelbase is too much to care, to be honest. So in my last vlog, I did speak about the best way to start your way to gratitude, and in this particular part as well, I'm going to continue to do that, just a slightly advanced version of what I had mentioned previously. So in this we basically will be discussing how to end your night, basically. So whatever thoughts you have at the night, that reciprocates the tone of your next day's events. So having a positive thought in night, especially before you go to sleep, is very essential as it sets the tone for your next day. So in this particular vlog, I'm going to discuss about how you can shape your mindset to do just that. Okay, so in my previous videos I did mention things about why gratitude is important, why having a positive mindset is very beneficial for you and the people around you, of course. So in this, as the next step, we are going to talk more about what you should do to have that effect when you go to sleep and wake up the next day. So what I generally do before I go to sleep at night is I watch my phone, of course, and not specifically for any content or any media consumption purposes, but to check the time. And usually, since I work night shifts, it's about 5:55. It's some of the angel numbers, you can say, the numbers that repeat themselves, like 555, 444. So anytime I see those numbers, I feel grateful that I'm seeing those numbers, as well as I think about one positive thing that happened, and I truly wish my gratitude to the universe for the wonderful day that I had. I would say saying gratitude doesn't mean you don't have bad days, or you're above all that, you don't care for anything in this world. It's just that you're more conscious and more aware of the things around you. So, gratitude just enhances the effect that you had, or the kind of day that you had, uh, into 10 times, I would say. And same goes with the negative thoughts, negative feelings, negative energy as well. So let's say if you are ending your day with complaints, and yeah, if you say that you did not have a good day, or why does such things keep happening to me, then in that case, again, that would magnify, and you can say it will cause that snowball effect, wherein things will keep going in the wrong direction, in the direction you don't want to. So yeah, I think we have a couple of riders in front of us. Not sure are properly vlogging as well. It's pretty common to put out your thoughts, put out your energy out in the universe, and yeah, basically, I would say having positive thoughts is very rare these days, like especially the kind of world we live in with the social media platforms. I'm not criticizing them, but it's all about perspective again, because when I see my friends doing well in their lives, buying their new car, welcoming their newborn kids in the world, I'm genuinely happy for them, and I wish they get abundance of happiness and prosperity in their lives, so that they can continue to post such good things that's happening in their lives. But sadly, I have seen this around, where people are kind of getting jealous and have those negative, envious feelings towards others, towards their peers, towards their family. That is definitely not the right way to go, because we all are doing our best each day. I mean, I'm hoping so, or I'm hoping that you guys will do your best after practicing the gratitude journey with me, like following the practices, and try to look the world through a different lens. So yeah, my brother and my wife and my mom know that it has become like very difficult for me to see the world in a negative lens. So I'm always very optimistic about everything in my life, to be honest, and that has helped me come a long way. Like any change that happens, I welcome it with my open arms. And to do that, the practice that I'm going to suggest you can practice it for 28 days if you want, if you think that 28 days is enough. For me, essentially, 28 days, I didn't find like it was too much, to be honest. Like 28 days, I felt that to have that change in my mindset, because I, you can say, I tried to feel and reason behind things that are said more deeply than others, you can say. So I practice anything and everything from my whole heart. So I would say that's probably one of the reasons why it took me longer to embrace the change. And but I can assure you, like, even with the first practice that I suggested, where you can write 10 things that you were grateful about of your day, and that itself should have like a positive impact. It's not necessary for you to continue to do this for 28 days, but following something for 28 days minimum guarantees that it becomes a part of your life. So after a point, it will be so effortless that you don't even have to write it on a journal. You can just see things and you'll feel grateful about it. Trust me. So yeah, I wrote for about 54 days, I guess. I'm not sure the exact duration, continuously, without skipping a day. And then I still wanted to follow that, because I didn't want to stop my gratitude journal there. So I still continued the practice. It's just that after a point, like, my mind and my heart automatically, would say, yeah, you should be grateful for this, you should be grateful for that, and so on and so forth. So it's just that you need to get to that point wherein you don't have to write that up or try to, make a conscious effort. It should come to you subconsciously. And once that happened, I would say, once it was successfully instilled in my subconscious, even in my dreams I would feel gratitude. So that's the intensity that I'm going through right now for the gratitude, about gratitude in my day-to-day life, which is what I would like to impart or share, what I've learned and how I learned things. It may work for you, it may not work for you, but having a gratitude mindset is never a negative aspect of anything. So it's only going to give you a different approach, different outlook towards your life. And yeah. So the practice, again, sorry about that, I got carried away in my thoughts. So yeah, coming back to the practice, what I would like you to do is, as mentioned in my first practice, to write 10 things that you're grateful about, things that happen in your day. So that practice can be done after your work, like when you're back from your work, and you can probably write that down. Or if you're on a weekend, then you can just simply write that down whenever you feel like, in the afternoon, whenever you feel like it's right time, then you can trust your instinct and do that. It's just that I would highly recommend not to skip that part, because again, it is very essential and in building a foundation for your mindset, a positive mindset. So just wanted to put that out. So in the second practice, this is something that you need to do just before you have stop looking at your phone and other things, and you are ready to sleep. So what I would like you to do is to keep a stone or an object that you think would be with you. Like if you have an object that you can keep it on your bedside or keep it next to you, and remember try and remember the one good thing that happened to you that day, and try to um, how do I say this? You can try to feel gratitude in the deepest way, like say thank you, uh, seeing that object or holding that object. You can say thank you from the bottom of your heart, and you can say this really made my day and I'm truly grateful. So following this practice every day before you go to sleep, what it does is, in the sleep, of course, I'm sure most of you know this, that your subconscious mind takes over and your mind actually goes to sleep. Like it turns off so that you can rest, but your subconscious, of course, will be active during that time. And if you say thank you for something that happened that really made you feel like out of the world, that really helped you, or that really uh, put a smile on your face, then yeah, what your subconscious will do is it will try to hold that feeling, make a memory while you're sleeping, and yeah, it will then process that and rewire to your brain, and something happens on the back end. I'm not sure of the exact technical term here, but yeah, basically it leaves a footprint in your subconscious mind that yeah, this person felt really grateful for this, and he definitely deserves more and more of such situations. So that's what happens, and when your brain starts rewiring, it will eventually take you to a place where, and it will only see things that you're grateful for. Like there won't be any room for negativity or anything that holds you back. Anything and everything would happen for your benefit. Like if you say thank you universe for giving me a discount on the favorite product that I had on my wish list for such a long time, and I was able to buy it finally. Then you'll start seeing things that you like on a discounted rate, and more frequently, things that you actually wanted to buy that was useful for you. I'll share a best example for you. So when I decided to purchase my camera, it was recently launched, and I was certain that there won't be any sorts of discounts because it was recently launched firstly, but I was still hopeful that during the Amazon sale there will be some sort of benefit that should come to me, that I was hoping for, and exactly that happened. So even though this camera was, for around 45,000, I would say. But still, I got a pretty good deal and got almost like 4,000 in cashbacks and 2,000 rupees credit card discount. So yeah, I'm truly grateful for that. Something that I didn't think was possible happened, because you don't give away like discounts and offers on products that launch like a day before the sale. Like how many times have you heard that iPhone has launched and are getting a great discount on the MRP? Like, I'm sure there are card offers which take about like 90 days to be credited back to your card that you're using, but all these discounts I got them instantly. So yeah, I'm truly grateful for that. And similar things have happened in the past which, made my belief grow stronger towards practicing gratitude. And yeah, now I'm able to ride a bike that I love every day. Not exactly every day, but whenever I do it with full intensity and with the intention to drive and have fun, because I understand that cabs have special benefits, like you don't have to drive around, somebody would be there for you, you just have to pay a certain amount to avail those services. I do utilize them, but ever since I've bought the bike, I try and do most of the things on my bike, no matter how easy or difficult that task might be. For example, carrying a photo frame around your back, I did that on my bike. So yeah, it really doesn't matter now. But yeah, for going to the airports and stuff, of course you'll have to take a cab, and from Faridabad that takes about 1,000 to 1,200 bucks one way. So yeah, but it is something that we were prepared for, me and my wife, and we decided to move here because compared to Delhi, this is less polluted, less crowded, and there are like only a few places where you can spend without thinking here. Like, there aren't many options here where you can splurge or buy expensive things, unlike South Delhi. So I would take that as a positive, because it did help me save a lot of money in the past couple of years. In the past year. Moved here last year, and the landlord is great. He never even questioned us or reached out to us for anything. He's simply amazing. We have never given him any chance to think about his decision to rent his house to us. Hey guys, sorry about that. That was my wife calling me. So yeah, she is out there helping her friend to buy some clothes for her wedding. And my wife loves shopping, so. But in any case, yeah, I was saying that, other than airport rides, I don't think I use cab for anything else. And in Faridabad, like, I was able to save a lot of money in the past year without spending it mindlessly or dinners or I mean I don't mind spending on dinners, but there are so many options in South Delhi where you can spend your money. So yeah, to avoid all that, it was a great decision for us, and I'm grateful that we are. Oh, sorry about that. We are in Faridabad. And I also feel that vlogging definitely helps you to make a note of your thoughts, like you can say things out loud, and sometimes these thoughts often help you to make some changes to your life, like some things that keep coming to your mind but you never take action on them. Sometimes talking over a vlog can give you so many ideas. Not necessarily you might have to work on them, but yeah, something to think about. Try to spend at least 20 to 30 minutes with yourself every day, so that you don't lose the touch, so that you are aware who you are, and you should always think about what's going on in your life. You should feel the changes. You should feel if anything's bothering you. You should accept them first, and then you need to decide and work on them. If you think that you are lacking somewhere, but are not able to do anything about it, then you need to first identify the root cause, that it is cause of the discomfort first, because without identifying it becomes very difficult to work on your limitations or your shortcomings basically. So yeah, I try and do that every day of my life. Like anything that challenges me, that bothers me, I try to understand where it's coming from, and then accordingly I take action to ensure that it all works out for me. And interesting. Alright, so just a reminder about the first and second practice for having a grateful heart. Would be by starting with taking conscious steps, baby steps. The first one would be to make a journal wherein you write like 10 things that you're grateful for, and after your day ends, like not exactly day ends, but let's say your work day ends, or you go to school, you come back, you can write about how your day was and write 10 things that you're grateful for. Yeah, so on and so forth. And the second practice would be right before you close your eyes to sleep. To have an object or have a stone. If you're into that, you can keep that and try to remember the one thing that really made your day. So what that does is that helps you rewire your subconscious mind, and you can then simply, your mind will simply, create forms, images around that while you're sleeping, and it will, you know, it will create a core memory for you, in a positive memory that you can remember, and your brain then will try and find things that are, that really made your day, that really changed your outlook for the day. So what I used to do was, I love solving Rubik's Cube. Like, I've done that like thousands of times. So I kept a Rubik's Cube because it has 6 sides to it. So I try and remember like six things that that really made my day, and that's something that I'm truly grateful for. So with that in mind, it really helped me to instill that in my subconscious more effectively and in a shorter period of time, I would say. But you don't have to do like 6 things, because that would be too much if you think that's too much. So yeah, take a stone and you can think about one thing that really made your day, and believe me, from next day on, your brain will only try to find things that you like to tell to the object or stone, that this really made my day, this really changed my outlook, this made me happy, this made me smile. So yeah, that's how the mind works. So when you try and remember my example from last vlog, about when you tell your brain to try and find the red color in the room you're present in, then it will only focus on red color. So similarly, if you make this a habit before you sleep, your brain will then automatically try to find things that really make your day. Seems like a lot of traffic. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the vlog here, travel my way back home. Alright, and I'll see you in the next one. Do like, share and subscribe if you like the content.